Paul, go on then. What's your take on the performance today?
So we had the commitment, the energy, which we expect and we sort of demand, and I've said that to the players in there. Cannot be critical of that. We expect that though. That has to be there. But the story of the game, probably from start to finish, were key moments where we lacked the quality and gave the ball away in areas where, and generally it was when we were in good attacking areas, which allowed Leeds to counter. And I thought that's when Leeds were most dangerous, when we did that. And then the flip side of that is when we were in good moments of the game, we couldn't capitalise. And then as the game wore on and we were getting on top, we couldn't sustain the pressure and really build to get that equalising goal. So I think that's the theme of the game. It's probably clear for everyone to see. But as I said, the commitment, the energy was there from the players.
Yeah, just when it got to those areas of the pitch, it just wasn't being held up, not by any one individual in particular, but just everybody.
Yeah, and it weren't hold up, that final pass or the decision. And listen, Leeds played a part in that because of the energy they demand from you in the game. We know that's their strength. But we have to be able to deal with that and cope with that. And we stood up to that in terms of man for man, went with them physically. But their biggest threats came on the counter and we gave the ball away. And as I said, it was a frustrating time because that was when we'd worked hard to get up the pitch as well and we're in really good opportunities. So yeah, we could have been better without a doubt.
And then ultimately the decisive goal, Jagielka had to make some kind of commitment to get there, and sod's law, I suppose, it goes in.
Yeah, and it's harsh on anyone who scores an own goal like that. You'd be more worried if the defender wasn't committed to trying to stop the cross and deny a goal-scoring opportunity for a striker. And you know, as a defender, being in them positions many a times, you're chasing back towards your own goal, you're going full pelt, and you know that if you don't get any connection, it's probably a tap-in. Unluckily for us, it went the wrong side of the post after that contact. So, yeah, a harsh way to concede what turned out to be a winning goal. As I say, we wouldn't have minded those little strokes of luck, if you like, at the other end.
I will say though, I mean, for all of when Leeds United did have it, Aaron Ramsdale was excellent today, wasn't he? Again, and then a continuation of the past 2 or 3 months. Yeah,
he's been really impressive. As you say, the last 2 or 3 months really impressed me. The last 3 or 4 weeks as well. So, yeah, he's good. We know what type of goalkeeper he is. Great to have behind the back lads, and it allows us to maybe take a few more risks to try and score those goals that have been hard to come by this season. And we knew today he'd be busy just by the way Leeds play. Every game they play, they get shots on goal. Not too many of them really troubled him, but there was 1 or 2 big moments where he produced those saves. And as I say, we couldn't take those big moments at the other end because we did have opportunities as well.
What's behind the plan and the thought process at times to play it out from the back? At times, Sheffield United get themselves into trouble, I suppose, with that. Whether they're comfortable with it?
Yeah, I thought playing out from the back in terms of goal kicks and things, we were fine. It was when we won the ball back deep in our half, we were loose with that first pass out. That's where we lost the ball in poor areas. In terms of playing it out from Aaron, I thought we were good, to be fair, and his decisions were very good. He kicked long when we were 1v1 and we got in some good areas, and he played out when we were 4v2. So those decisions I thought were good. It was more the quality in those key moments, turnovers when we won the ball back in our defensive third. And again, it's not just through lack of quality. Leeds are very good at that counter press and putting high pressure on you, as we were, and that's when we were probably at our most dangerous. Our goal came from a press high up the pitch, winning the ball in their half. And as I say, I would have liked to have capitalised on more opportunities like that.
How's George Baldock? Still seeing stars?
Yeah, he's with the doctor now, so him and Jayden obviously will go through the protocols and will be led by the medics and told where they're at later on today.
So a good thing then if they are set for 7 days on the sidelines that you have another defender back in John Egan. How pleasing is it to see him play football again?
Yeah, obviously on the bench today because he's been a big part of the success at the club. A good character, want to get him involved. Ideally we wouldn't have been wanting to put him on, we'd have liked to have been in front and seen the game out, but needs must. When you lose 2 players in the same sort of position, it meant we got stretched. So yeah, he's back training, but he still needs more days with us. He still needs to get up to the speed of the game, but it's great to have him back, and we'd love to have the rest of the boys back as well.
Is that likely to happen in any way between now and the next game? I know it's only a couple of days since we spoke about that.
Yeah, not so much. Bash is probably the one who could be next back in training, but he's just got to see how he reacts as he ups the training load, because it's just a strange one. Bash's injury, we thought it was a kick, and we wondered is it a muscle tear, and it wasn't. So it just seems to be a bit of bleeding that's come from the contact that's restricting him, but he's had a good week, and hopefully we'll be able to progress him next week.
You've now got an extended period of time before the next game, so the internationals are back, so you've got everybody available, and you've got 8 days now to train for the next game. How significant is that?
Yeah, it's good, 'cause it's a good week with everyone, and everyone's probably at different stages. So we've got boys who's played a lot of minutes for us now today, and been doing a lot of the training with us for the last couple of weeks. So their needs are totally different from the boys who are coming back from injury, and the boys who've been away on international duty probably need a bit more attention from us. So yeah, it gives us opportunity to get everyone up to speed and start working with the other players. I said I love everyone fit and available and have the full squad. I know you can only pick 11, but at least then you've got opportunities to change things round.